Mookie did Mookie things, Julio got a rude welcome back, and the Pirates are headed to La La Land.
Nice.
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Lab Talk. Mason, we're back.
Yep.
Things didn't go the way we expected in Kansas City.
No, you lost the series against the second worst team in the league. No, in all of baseball, so pretty disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Oh, God.
We say it almost every podcast against teams like this.
Yep. You gotta win.
You gotta win the games you're supposed to win. The Dodgers haven't done that this year.
No, they have been really bad at that. For some reason, when they played teams like Kansas City, when they were playing the Reds were hot. When they were playing the Giants, when they were in third place, they were hot. So there's kind of a trend in those regards, except Kansas City, they're still really bad. So you should win. No excuse.
No excuses there. Just didn't get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
Pitching allowing a lot of runs.
Yes.
And
a lot of runs. 9 runs in the third one. We scored 9 in the first, but it was just wishy-washy. And then Julio came back, but had a really terrible time.
Yeah, really rough first inning. We'll
Yeah.
get into that. On Friday in Kansas City, the Dodgers, big offensive showing
Yes.
for Mr. Mookie Betts.
Yes, he is the man. I hate that we're going on this All-Star break because he does not need a break right now. He doesn't. JD doesn't. Outman's been coming out of his slump. So, I mean, guys are probably excited because they get a little rest, but Mookie does not need it. He has been on fire. He has been our MVP. And if he keeps playing like this, he has a really good shot of being the MVP this year.
Who knows? Maybe all these leadoff home runs, like he had in this one, maybe a leadoff home run to start the All-Star game.
That'd be sweet. They have to have him. Did they have the lineup set up yet?
No.
I doubt it, but hey, he should be the leadoff guy. He's starting right field, might as well.
Mookie leading this one off with a home run in the top half of the first. He was huge in this one for us, went 4 for 4. He had another home run later in the game that came in the third inning.
He did have 2, I forgot.
So just an excellent game for Mookie.
Yes.
4 runs driven in. Freddie drove in a run on this one. Peralta driving in a run. Jason Hayward was 3 for 4. He drove in 2 runs with a big double.
Happy to see him play well. I mean, if he was playing like this since the beginning of the season, he would be an All-Star too, Peralta. He's had an All-Star June, and he's, it's just, I hope it bleeds into the rest of July because he has been phenomenal.
And he picked his average all the way up to 270 now. So
wow.
He's doing really well.
Yeah, good for him.
Bobby Miller, much better out this time.
Yes.
Go pitching into the 6th. He went 5 2/3.
Nice.
Allowed 3 runs on 5 hits. Struck out 4. Just 1 walk this time out.
Good.
As opposed to 3 the previous outing.
Yeah, he was more sharp.
Ferguson came in and pitched after him. He got a hold with a scoreless inning. The return of Daniel Hudson.
Yes, we were looking forward to this. He's the kind of guy who's gone through a lot of injuries, unfortunately, in his career. A couple Tommy Johns, I think that, I don't say knee replacement, but he hurt his knee and just he hasn't been able to stay on the ball club on the field. I mean, so you know what? It's good to have him. We need somebody like him in the bullpen. Flamethrower. He's a stopper. He's another higher leverage guy you can throw in at the later end of the game, and you don't have to use Grotto like we have every day, or Phillips like we have every day, and Ferguson like we have every day, it seems like. So, yeah, good to have him back.
And the big thing is he throws strikes.
Yes, he does not. He likes to go right after you, which is great. We don't want a guy who's going to come in, pitch around, maybe give up a walk or 2 in an inning. We need somebody who's a stopper, and that's what he is.
Here's my fastball, try and hit it.
It's going to move, so good luck.
And then Brule coming in, when you got a big lead, it's easy to come in and get outs. But he's pitched in those low leverage situations lately, and he's brought that ERA down. He's been looking a little better out of the pen.
It's good because when he first was, showing up, it was really wishy-washy. But I mean, the bullpen has been this year, so can't just blame him. But yeah, that's good. Bring that down. It ballooned up above 4, so now it's under 4 now. That's good.
Freddie with his team leading 11th stolen base of the year. Freddie's got wheels.
Dude, Freddie's a big man. He runs very fast.
Biggin. He's a biggin.
6'4". Nice 6'5". He's
tall.
tall.
He's a big dude. A good win here for the Dodgers. Winning the game they're supposed to win. Kind of thought the rest of the series would go this way.
Well, yeah, game opener, and you just obliterate them 9-3 or something. So yeah.
Julio returning. We were happy about Julio coming back. We need that arm, but 5 runs allowed in the first inning.
Yeah, I really wish we were able to sit down and watch this game. I had my daughter's birthday, so we were there hosting and running around, so I wasn't able to sit down and watch, but we had the game on, and I'd go in the house and look, 2-0. Really? Okay, I come back, 5-0, and we're not even out of the first inning. I'm like, oh my God, Julio, what is he doing? So yeah, I wasn't able to see exactly what he was doing wrong, but if I had to guess, it wasn't hitting the spots, and they were just capitalizing.
And maybe some first game back jitters. He even balked in this one.
Did he really? Oh my God, not good.
Usually guys kind of show out in their walk year. Julio, not going into this free agency looking too strong.
No, and it just sucks that he got hurt. But even before that, he wasn't, like you were saying, having his best year. Honestly, this is one of his first years that I think we've ever seen him pitch, and that sucks for him as a going to be a free agent, because you know what, you want to be able to make a big contract. It's not necessarily bad for the Dodgers. Of course, you want to do well. You want to win the World Series, but at the same time, maybe you can bring him back for cheap.
Maybe on like a cheap 1-year deal.
Yeah,
bounce back type of thing.
But I mean, at the same time, you kind of want to lock him in. He's not going to want to sign a long contract unless it's going to make big bucks. So he's probably just going to go for a 1 or 2 year deal, show out, and then make some more money.
But we still have another half of a season.
Yeah.
He could have Cy Young caliber second half, pitch great in the playoffs, and all is forgotten.
Sure. I mean, you still have half the season, so this is where it really counts now. Wherever these standings are right now, it doesn't matter, because even if the San Diego Padres are 11 games back, they could have a fantastic second half and win the division. You never know. They're only 11 games back, and there's 80-something games left. So the second half, I think, is the most important part, because anything can happen.
You're absolutely correct. But with the Padres, not likely. Mets West.
No, that was definitely just Mets West. That was definitely just an example. But yeah, the Mets, I think, have no chance. They're 19 games back of Atlanta, who is just the best team in baseball right now. So yeah, that's tough. But losers.
And this one, after that 5-run first, Dodgers offense getting 3 of those runs back, giving it a shot, and the bullpen looked pretty good in this one. Bickford went 2 scoreless innings. Brazier pitched 2 innings, allowing just 1 run.
Yeah.
Gratterall came in and got the 3 outs in the 8th. But the offense just couldn't quite get back into this one, and ended up losing it 6-4.
If you cut out that first inning, those 5 runs, even with it was a close ball game. You only lost 6-4, so they held the bullpen, like you were saying, the bullpen held them to 1 run over 7 innings after that, and we just couldn't get another 2 runs. But it was still an okay ball game overall, other than Julio's performance.
So hopefully he can bounce back there.
And he will. He'll have a great. I don't even know about his next start, but probably after that, they're going to go through some mechanics, like you were saying. His first time back, he had a balk. So first game jitters, but he'll be fine.
On the offense side, Outman was 2 for 4, drove in a run. You had Mookie went 1 for 2, driving in a run, walked twice.
He's the guy.
He's the guy. Freddie driving in a run, Mr. Consistent there. On the Royals side, you had Bobby Witt Jr. He's just kind of a difference maker whenever he's on the field.
He's fast.
He's fast.
He's really fast.
I want to go fast.
Was it this game they had to play at the plate? And he beat it only because he's the 5th fastest guy.
That's correct.
In baseball.
That's right. And he also had a nice diving play in this one. So
yeah. Speaking of the Royals, I think we were listening to the ball game. I think it was the 3rd game, and we heard that Aroldis Chapman got traded to the
Texas
Rangers. Man, they're trying to make a strong push in the West.
They're pushing.
They are. And you know what? They got to win these next couple games against Houston. They lost yesterday. But they have a good chance. Anybody but Houston I'm okay with. I like the Rangers. I like Seager. Simeon's a great baseball player. Sucks that they lost to Grom, though, for the rest of the year. But hey.
You knew it was going to happen at some point.
He's like Stanton. He's like Judge. They're made of glass. Can't make it. He's old, too. Well, old for baseball.
So, Dodgers dropping the second game 6-4. A game they should have won. And then it just all fell apart on Sunday, the early game.
Not good.
not good at all. Tony the Tiger Catman Gonsolin, he's been struggling these last few outings.
Yeah.
It hasn't looked the same.
No, he was definitely our front runner for being our ace this year at the beginning of the season. Over the last, 4 or 5 starts, he hasn't been that great. So it's kind of been wishy-washy. Giving up too many runs, not as sharp.
The location just hasn't been there.
Yeah, not as sharp.
So Tony only going 3 2/3 in this one, allowing 4 runs on 6 hits, 3 walks, not going to get it done.
Yeah.
Victor came in after him, allowing 3 runs on 4 hits over just an inning and a third. Amante allowed 2 runs, but of course you had an error there, so can't put it all on him.
Sure.
Pitching let you down in this one, and on the offense side, you're 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position. You leave 8 on base. Only scored 1 run.
Yeah, that's not gonna win you a ball game, that's for sure. Speaking of Gonzalez, man, I was so high on him during 2020 when he was just elite, and just he got hurt and just hasn't been the same, man.
He hasn't.
I'm super sad about it because I loved him. He used to just attack guys, go right after him. His stuff plays, and now it seems like he's not as sharp, and he's not as consistent. He's not going after guys like Hudson is. So
he was lights out in 2020 for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, once he came in, he was going to get 3 outs.
Oh yeah. As soon as he came in, you're like, all right, this is they don't stand a chance. And now when he comes in, I'm thinking, just don't give him more than 1 run, please.
On the Royals, please. On the Royals side, you had Brady Singer with 7 innings, big bounce back start for him, allowing just 1 run, 4 hits. Walked 3, pitched around those walks, wildly effective.
Yes.
Michael Garcia went 4 for 4, drove in 2 runs. Bobby Witt Jr. driving in 2 runs, he was 1 for 2. And the Royals were just the better team this series.
Yeah, which is disappointing because, like we talked about, they're the 2nd worst team in baseball record-wise. I mean, they have strong players, but you know what? You got to win those ball games. You have to. They're 29th out of 30. You have to win those games. So, tough loss in the series, but you know what? We got the Pirates. They're not the Pirates of the first half, and yeah, it's going to be tough for the Pirates. You would hope. Let's hope.
Back in the win column last night.
Yes.
Dodgers taking this one 5-2. Kershaw officially going on the injured list, so it was Michael Grove last night.
Yes.
And he looked better.
Definitely better. When I saw that he was going to pitch, I thought, oh no, but I was pleasantly surprised. I was happy to be wrong.
You thought, oh no, and then he pitched and you thought, oh yes.
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
So, Grove going 4 innings, allowing just 1 run on 5 hits.
Fine.
He did walk 2, but pitched around that. Caleb Ferguson coming in after that with a perfect inning.
I doubt.
Striking out 2. Brazier allowing a run. He is a little up and down through his first few outings, but he seems like he's going to be more of a consistent arm for us than we've had.
I think so. You just had to bring in somebody that, they didn't do anything in the bullpen over the offseason, and that's the only thing they need to do for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
The lineup is fine. The lineup's going to score you runs. They got 5 here. Yeah, he only scored 1 the game before. But you're not going to win every ball game. They're not going to have 10, 12 runs in a game, but every game. But the lineup's fine. The bullpen and the starting rotation needs work. They need to do nothing but get arms throughout the year.
Trade deadline coming up.
They should get another starter, hopefully, or at least somebody that can replace Syndergaard, who sucks. Sucks really bad. And then we need at least 1 or 2 more guys in the bullpen to be able to just lock it down, because we haven't had that consistency, and we need that consistency. That's what's going to help you go deep into the playoffs.
That's right. So, Gratterall coming in after Brazier, and then Hudson to follow.
Yes.
Phillips with his 12th save of the year. Ooh, I love that 3 in the back end.
Would you just probably say Phillips is our closer?
He's the closer.
Yeah, I would say
he's the closer.
He's the closer. He's got the most saves on our team, doesn't he?
And a 1.85 ERA.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
He's the guy. Well, and I like Hudson because Phillips used to be the guy that, okay, we need a stopper. You have to throw Phillips, but who you're going to have in the ninth. So I like that we have Hudson now. You got to throw Hudson in there because Gratterall's not going to strike anybody out really. You got Hudson in there, and then you can save Phillips for the ninth. So it's just such a good thing to have Hudson back.
He's not just a depth piece. He adds depth, much needed depth, but he's a very effective pitcher at the same time.
Yeah, I mean it's a twofer, dude. It's so good.
Two for Tuesday.
It's a 2-4 Tuesday because today's Tuesday. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, guys. We love America. Wonderful, beautiful country. Thank you for the freedom that you give us. Let freedom ring.
Yes. Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers. So, Dodgers winning this one 5-2. You had a home run from Muncy.
We didn't even talk about Peralta. Peralta was Mr. MVP this game.
2 for 4 with a ribeye steak.
He was phenomenal. He has just been...
He's heating up. He's hitting 290 now.
I mean, exactly. Over the last... Well, June's 4 weeks, and now let's say over the last 5, maybe to 6 weeks, he has been... Other than Mookie, I can't. No, Mookie's been our MVP, but Peralta's been a close second. Oh, he really has. So I'm happy to see him. Great pickup, dude.
Great pickup.
Him, Hayward. We didn't even talk about Syndergaard, but him and Hayward, dude. These under the radar pickups. Everybody was like, "Oh, look, they got them for minor league deal, 1-year deal." Oh, and JD. Oh, 1-year deal, minor league deal. They've been better than all these other pickups for the Padres and the Mets. The Padres are in 4th place.
That's right.
And the Mets are in 4th place?
Padres East, Mets West.
This is terrible.
Same. Not that different.
Dude, I think those two teams are now spending the most, and they're one of the worst. So
they're spending the most and winning the least.
They suck. Suck to suck.
That's how the cookie crumbles. Freddie with a hit in this one. Will Smith with a hit. As we said, Muncy with the home run.
Yes.
David Peralta went 2 for 4 with a run driven in. Hayward driving in a run. So team effort here. Miguel Rojas had a double. He drove in a run.
That's the best way to win a ball game. Of course, you want everybody to show out, but it's not going to happen. But if everybody can have, let's say out of all 9 guys, let's say 5 to 6 guys get a hit and a run in, you're going to win a ball game every time.
That's right.
So it's good that it's not just Betts doing everything or just Freeman doing everything. It's the whole lineup.
Contributory.
Gotta do it. Contributate.
Appreciate. Don't hate. Appreciate. So the Dodgers still in 2nd place, gaining half a game on Arizona. They did not play yesterday. Unfortunately, Arizona's got a series coming up against Padres East.
Yeah.
The Mets. Hopefully the Mets can win a couple ball games, and hopefully the Dodgers can win a couple more games in this series, as they should.
Yes.
Against the Pirates.
4-game series, isn't it?
4 games.
4 games.
We got 3 more.
We got 1. We just need to get at least 2 more, and we can win the series.
That's right.
I love a sweep, but I just want to win the series.
Win the series. Hopefully, we got the Angels coming up next. Hopefully, you can go into the All-Star break at least tied for first, if not in sole possession.
1 up, yeah, exactly. You know, they're keeping it close though. I mean, we went all the way down to 3rd place by a game or half a game of that against the Giants, who are now in 3rd place again. Like they're gonna end up.
Hope you enjoyed it while it lasted.
I hope you enjoyed it because you're not gonna do it again. We're right behind Arizona, right on their heels, and Arizona has to play perfect because the Dodgers are coming for them.
That's right.
Coming for ya. I smell it.
So, going in today's game on July 4th, Independence Day, it'll be Emmett Sheehan, who has been outstanding.
Yes, he has been, other than Kershaw, who I miss already, he has been, and Bobby Miller, other than the last 2 starts before this last one, he has been our most consistent guy. He has been the guy to come in and you expect, like Kershaw, you expect to win because he has given you that performance. So we should win today.
That's right. Going for the Pirates, it'll be Luis Ortiz.
Who?
LL Ortiz. Maybe it stands for Luis Ortiz.
Who?
Luis Ortiz. He's 2-3 with a 4.11 ERA.
Okay.
Sheehan's 2-0 with a 2.65.
Better.
A little bit better.
A little bit better.
Not as many outings as Luis Ortiz, but fantastic nonetheless.
There's nothing to report. They haven't seen each other.
They have not seen each other,
Either
so
team.
nothing on the offensive side. Should be a good ball game. That one starts at 6:10 specifically. And I'm sure there'll be some type of fireworks show afterwards.
Oh, 100%. And I don't think I've seen the ball caps that they're going to wear, but they always have a great ball cap for 4th of July. Independence Day.
You think they'll do like the camo look or just go with the good old red, white, and blue? Red, white, and Dodger blue.
I like the camo look a lot. They did that earlier in the year.
Memorial Day.
And I love that. I love that.
It's a good look. Great look. So, going on Wednesday, July 5th, it'll be a 7:10 start time in LA. It'll be Bobby Miller. It's Miller time.
I love Miller time.
Love Miller time.
Love Miller time. Twofold.
He'll be going up against Beto.
His name's just Beto?
Labito. It's just Beto.
It's just Labito.
B-I-D-O. Osvaldo Beto. 6'3", 175 pounds, soaking wet.
He's pretty skinny.
Skinny guy. He's 0-1 with a 4.74. Bobby Miller time is 4-1 with a 4.23. Looked much better against the Royals, and I think he's gonna really give it to the Pirates in this one.
When did he pitch last against the Royals?
Friday.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 days ago. He had a great outing. He gave up 1 run.
3 runs.
No, 3 runs. Okay, I can do 3 runs. It's fine. The game before that, he gave up, I think, 7. And the game before that, he gave up 7 or something. So if you can eliminate those 2 starts before that, his ERA is going to be sub-2.
So you're saying he's trending in the right direction?
Yeah. Obviously, you can't be perfect. When he pitched against the Giants were just the best team in baseball at that point, winning 11 in a row or something crazy. So that was a tough one. Yeah, so I mean, he gave up 6 runs against the Astros after that. So I mean, if you can eliminate those 2 starts where he wasn't that sharp and, you know, their professional hitters are going to do well, he's been doing a phenomenal job this year. And he had a great bounce back. I think he's going to have another great start, and he's going to not walk anybody. He's not going to have more than 1 walk. I predict he's going to have 1 walk. He's going to give up 2 or less runs, and he's going to have 6 strikeouts.
I like that prediction.
Yeah.
That's a good one. So, no matchups here. The Dodgers have not seen Labito, and the Pirates have not seen Miller time.
Yeah, so another blind at bat for a lot of these guys. You're going to be able to see a lot of film on them, a lot of videos, but you know what? It doesn't matter until you step in that box, so
That's right.
it'll go either way again.
Hitters going to hit. Julio Urias is going on Thursday. He's 5-5 with a 4.94 ERA.
That's a terrible year. This is the worst I think I've seen him pitch.
Yep, I agree. You know, a lot of wear and tear on that arm. He's been pitching professionally since he was 16.
Yeah.
So-
He's been in the pros since he was 20, so it's been 5 seasons. This is his 5th season already.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something like that. He feels like an old man. He's like not even 30.
Been around a long time.
Yeah. He'll bounce back.
Johan Oviedo is going for the Pirates. He's 3-9 with a 4.61 ERA.
Wow. Well, I mean, the ERA is not terrible, but at the same time, he's getting no run support. If you have
No
9
runs.
losses on your record, oh my God.
So, well, you're pitching for the Pirates.
Hey, they were the best team in baseball, pretty much, the first 2 months. They were phenomenal. Well, no, the Rays were. But they were close. They were the best team in the NL Central, which isn't saying much at all, so I take it back. Yeah.
Take it back, scratch it off.
Take it back.
As far as matchups are concerned, Outman is 1-for-3 against Oviedo.
Yep.
Freeman's 2-for-3. No
Nice.
one else has really seen him much. Vargas 1-for-2. Not much to report there.
Yep.
On the Pirate side, they haven't seen much of Julio. McCutcheon's seen him 14 times. He's got a home run, batting .214. Marcano, Tucupita.
That's his name?
Tucupito.
Nice.
Tucupita.
Ducapita.
Tucupita Marcano is 2-for-6 with a home run and 2 RBIs against Julio.
Okay.
So they've got 5 different guys with a home run against Julio. That's his MO. He's a lot like Kershaw in that way. He gives up the long ball.
Yeah, especially this season, he has been as sharp. It just seems like things aren't as sharp. So hopefully he'll bounce back. I think he will.
I think so too. Got the first game back jitters out of
Yep.
the way,
Get him out of the way. Bygone, be gone.
And I don't think it'll get I mean, really, after that first inning, he didn't look terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was just that rough 5-run first. I think this one's going to go a lot better for him.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a lot better. He'll only give up 4 runs. No. I think he's going to give up maybe 2 to 3 runs over, I would hope, for 5 innings, through 5 innings, and have a great bounce back. Yeah.
Pick up a dub.
He'll be great.
W.
W.
So that does it for us here on Lab Talk. Guys, as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Happy 4th, everybody.
Yep.
Love America. Great country. Best country in the world.
Go Dodgers.
Go Dodgers.
Adios.